I'm about to do your Gemini February 2021 love reading, and in this reading, we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Gemini love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Gemini reading for today, because today we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is that you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically, energetically connected to in some way, we're going to take a peek at this person and find out what it is that you might need to know about them. Anything that's going on with them that you might need to know about, anything that your attention or your awareness might need to be brought to regarding this person. And I'm going to do that by pulling 5 cards to represent your person's energy, and then I'm going to clarify all those cards with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on with this person and this person that you're connected with. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means it's not a personal reading. I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the energy of the collective of Gemini people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. So because this is a general reading, it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Gemini person on the whole planet all at the same time. And because it's a general reading, it's even possible for the energies to get flip-flopped or reversed around backwards. So you just got to take it however it resonates for you. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking, let's get on with this Gemini reading, and let's start by getting 5 cards for your romantic person of interest. What is going on with Gemini's romantic person of interest in February 2021? What does Gemini need to know? Come here, we got one flip over in the deck. What does Gemini need to know about this person that they're romantically connected to in some way? What does Gemini's attention and awareness need to be brought to regarding this person, please? Let's get one more for Gemini's person. Okay, thank you. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Now, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords sometimes is a card of trying to get away with something. This can be lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky behavior, deceptive behavior, overall trying to get away with something. Now, this can also represent like self-preservation. Like in this card, you can see this person is stealing these swords. Now, the reason they're stealing those swords is because they don't want to be hurt by those swords. They don't want those swords used against them. So they're stealing them to make sure that they can't be hurt by those swords. Now, another meaning to this card is leaving something behind. I don't know if you can see or not, but there's one sword being left behind here because he can't carry all those swords. So this can represent being forced to leave something behind. It can mean any or all of those things here. Right underneath that 7 of Swords, we have the Hierophant. Now, this is a card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level. And right under that, we have the Ace of Cups, which represents a new beginning in love and emotions. And an Ace of Pentacles, which is a tangible, practical, new opportunity presenting itself here. And then we have the High Priestess. This is she who knows. This is the intuition. This is the unconscious mind. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go back and forth behind that curtain whenever she wants to. So this can represent things that you aren't meant to know. This can represent that your person is having like intuitive hits about you or this connection, having gut feelings about that. In a love reading, this can even represent this connection is deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. It can be on the level of a spiritual connection. And because we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, this can represent like divine counterparts. These are both divine guidance type cards here. Let's see what we got going on. Well, that's the overall energy of the reading in your person's energy, Gemini. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Well, we've got at least one of every suit. Hey, what's going on? What you got, buddy?
What's that word?
Coyotes. And this is my son Dylan. Say hi to Gemini, buddy.
Hi.
He's over here working on some of his schoolwork while I finish this reading up for you. If you need any more help, let me know.
Okay.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this Four of Pentacles, this represents holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of something. So we've got your person potentially, it looks like, not wanting to be hurt and potentially walking away from some commitment, some opportunity for a new beginning in love and emotions here. Potentially walking away from that. You got?
Is that one right?
Sand and sky glow colorfully. Yes, it is. So you got them potentially walking away from something, yet still having this feeling of like not wanting to let go of it, holding on tightly. So let's clarify this Four of Pentacles for Gemini's person. Why is this Four of Pentacles here, please? Okay, let's get one more to clarify this Four of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to take two, it would appear. I see. Making sense now. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So this is a crossroads, a fork in the road. This is a decision point for your person. And it's a decision about which path leads them to the world that they want and which path do they need to leave behind. Now, it looks like, again, like they're leaving something behind. Some sort of a commitment is being left behind, either to start a new beginning in love and emotions because they have an opportunity to do that. That could be it. Or they could be walking away from a commitment with you. I'm not quite sure. They're walking away from some sort of a commitment, and at the same time, they don't want to let go of it. Now, to clarify that, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So this Eight of Cups, this is detachment. This is emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away from someone. Now, the person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. Now, most people could go their whole life living on these 8 full cups of love. But for this person, it's not enough for them. It's not emotionally fulfilling them. They're not completely happy, and they believe there's something more out there for them. So they're walking away from these 8 full cups, going off onto a new path, leaving this behind, going off in search of their 9th and 10th cups. So we see your person at a crossroads here, at a fork in the road, a decision point about which path leads me to the world I want. Walking away, going down the path that leads them to their emotional fulfillment, and which path do I need to leave behind? And we've got them leaving behind some sort of a commitment here. Now, I just noticed right under this Two of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. This is moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters, waters that are more clear, where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is they actually want. So a lot of times this can signify leaving something behind, leaving the past behind them, and moving forward, going on with their life. Now, the woman and the sword stuck in this boat represents that even though this person is moving forward, they're carrying some burdens from the past along with them. It looks like what they're moving forward toward is the Ten of Pentacles. This is like maximum stability, maximum abundance, prosperity. This can sometimes be the combining together of two people, their families, their assets, their resources, in order to make something very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. This is like the happy home life card. This is most people's goal in the physical 3D reality, is to have their finances, their home, their material possessions, everything they want, being totally stable and abundant. And then we have an Ace of Cups again. So this is a new beginning in love and emotions. And then we have a Two of Swords, a decision needing to be made about that. Only it's not being made, either because they don't have all the information they need to make this decision, or because there's something they can't see, hence that blindfold, or something that they just don't want to look at, and that's preventing them from making the decision here. But they are manifesting something. This Magician card is a master manifester. This is someone who has all the tools, the abilities, all the resources, everything they need to create whatever it is they want for their life. So this is telling me that your person is in active manifesting stages right now. They're intentionally trying to create something in their life. They're walking away from something, but still having this, they don't want to let go of it at the same time. Now the next card in their energy is the Three of Wands, which is the card right after this Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now in this card, it's a decision about which path leads them to the world they want and which path do they need to leave behind. Well, in this card, they've already chosen that path. They've already started taking steps down that path, like we saw with the Magician. This is also an energy of being at the beginning stages of manifesting something. They've chosen their path. They're taking actions down that path. And they're... What's up?
I'm done.
Okay. And they're waiting on something to materialize. It hasn't actually shown up in the physical 3D reality yet. So this is an energy of waiting on it to get here, but having this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of this path that they've chosen. Out of this walking away, going down a new path. And they're clearly leaving something behind here. They're leaving behind some sort of a commitment, it looks like, for a new beginning in love and emotions, where they have some opportunity for something here. An opportunity to be happy, to go towards the world that they actually want. Now we also have a Ten of Swords here. This is an ending to something. This is a swift, probably a painful ending to something. Sometimes an ending that they didn't see coming, or that someone didn't see coming. Sometimes this can represent an ending in betrayal. No matter what this is, it's an ending to something. Then we have the Six of Wands. Now this is about recognition, as in either your person being recognized for something, or more likely your person having some recognition themselves, like recognizing something about themselves, recognizing the fact that they do need to leave something behind, they need to leave this commitment behind, recognizing which path leads them to the world they want, possibly recognizing something about themselves or about you. Next in their energy, Gemini, we have the Three of Cups. Now this is an energy of reconciliation. This is about being reunited and celebrating. Tell me more about this Three of Cups for Gemini's person, please. Why is this Three of Cups here? Okay, one flip in the deck. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. I guess I haven't been calling the signs out, have I? This Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. This Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This Eight of Cups is Pisces energy. We've got Aries energy here. We have Gemini energy with this Ten of Swords. We have Leo with this Six of Wands. The Three of Cups is Cancer. Four of Pentacles is also Capricorn. So we've got 3 Capricorn cards out here now. Justice is Libra. And this Eight of Wands is Sagittarius. I guess I hadn't shown you those cards yet, but oh well, now you know. This Devil energy is Capricorn energy. So this is the 3rd Capricorn card I'm seeing. This is an energy of like some negative, heavy, toxic energy here. This is this can be addictions. This can be obsessions with something. This can be an energy of feeling trapped by something. Like something like they can't escape. Now this can also represent a piece of your person's shadow, like something about themselves that they don't like, that they kind of just try and stuff down inside and pretend like it's not there, like they don't want to look at it themselves. They don't want other people to see that about them. So they try and hide it in the shadows and pretend like it's not there. But when people do that, it ends up controlling them and they don't even realize it. Like they try and pretend like that piece of them isn't there when it's actually running the show. So this could be an energy like that. This can be some sort of addiction to something. This could be an energy of feeling trapped in this connection that they're trying to walk away from. They're definitely trying to walk away from some commitment here, but they have this feeling of not being able to let go of it, which is kind of what this is representing to me here, a feeling of being trapped by it. And we have more Capricorn energy under that with the Queen of Pentacles. This is like a very grounded, stable, abundant, nurturing type energy. This is someone who would manage the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who's good at managing the home life, the assets and the resources of the home and the family. Now we're clarifying the Three of Cups, being reunited and celebrating. Now, there are times when this can represent a third-party situation because there are 3 cups of love in this picture. Sometimes, like I said, this Seven of Swords can represent trying to get away with something, lying, cheating, stealing. There's some sort of a commitment here. It could be that there's also a new beginning in love and emotions, like outside of that commitment. There's some opportunity presenting itself to do that. This could be your person getting intuitive hits about this, gut feelings about this. This could be telling me that your intuition is telling you this, or whoever they're trying to walk away from is their guts are talking to them about this. I'm not 100% sure who this person is walking away from yet. This commitment energy, this Hierophant, is Taurus energy. They could be walking away from a Taurus. They could be walking away from a Capricorn and feel like they're trapped by the Capricorn, like they can't escape the Capricorn. It doesn't appear that they're walking away from you specifically here. Now, to clarify this Four of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles again. So this is the second time we've seen this Four of Pentacles out here. We have Justice and we have the Eight of Wands. So this Four of Pentacles, again, Capricorn energy. This is that holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of it. I don't know if this is talking about a third cup of love being in this picture and they can't bring themselves to let go of either one, or if they're still holding on tightly, thinking about reconciling, about trying to balance this connection out. This is Justice card is Libra energy. It's a card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in the center of this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance. So balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. Well, I can tell you right now, this Devil energy is not a balanced energy. This, like, walking away from something and still wanting to hold on to it at the same time is not a balanced energy. And last card to clarify the Three of Cups is the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. The fastest energy is the Chariot. This is the second fastest. This can represent a lot of things coming at your person at one time. Like this is a lot for them to process, a lot for them to deal with. This can also represent rapid back and forth passionate communication, rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something they have a lot of passion and desire for. This is almost feeling like either your person feels trapped by a Capricorn and it's like they're trying to sneak off out of that commitment with the Capricorn, possibly to start a new beginning in love with you. But at the same time, they're having they can't let go of it. They're stuck holding on to it, even though they're walking away, even though they're waiting for their ships to come in, possibly with you, and they're putting that to an end so that they can move forward in success and victory. They're still stuck thinking about it. It's a lot for them to process here. Now the next card in their energy is another card we've already seen, the Three of Wands. So again, the beginning stages of manifesting something. They've chosen their path. They know what path they're going down. They're taking active steps down that path, actively trying to manifest something and having a positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of this. It just hasn't materialized yet, so they're still waiting on it to show up in the physical 3D reality. Tell me more about this Three of Wands for Gemini's person, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's what they're trying to manifest. That's what they're waiting on to show up. It's this massive stability, massive abundance, massive prosperity. The combining together of two people, all their assets, their resources, to make something very stable and abundant. This is Virgo energy. Yeah. Ace of Cups right underneath that. New beginning in love and emotions. Two of Swords. A decision needing to be made, only it's not being made. This is Libra energy. They're not making the decision either because they don't have enough info to do it. Don't really feel that. The other reason is like there's something that they can't see. Possible. I mean, we have a Justice card out here, which also has a blindfold in the card. I'm not really feeling that either. It's feeling more like they can't make this decision because there's something that they're refusing to look at, something that they don't want to see, and that's preventing them from making the decision. They're holding on tightly and they don't want to let go. We saw that Devil energy. There's something they don't want to look at here. Yeah, there's that Seven of Swords again, which could be sneaky behavior. It could be lying, cheating, and stealing. It could be not wanting to get hurt. It could also mean leaving something behind. That could be what they don't want to look at. They don't want to look at this fork in the road, this decision about which path leads them to the world that they want. Which path do they need to leave behind? They're not wanting to leave someone behind, is what it feels like. Yeah, there's another card about leaving the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters. Yes, they're moving forward into calmer waters, going toward what they want, but they're carrying some burdens along the way with them. Now to clarify this Three of Wands, this waiting with this positive expectancy something good's going to come out, we have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So this Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Again, this Three of Wands is Aries energy. We got quite a bit of fire element out here now too. A lot of pentacles, a lot of fire. This is about being walled off and defensive. This is the wounded warrior. He's built this wall around himself because he's been hurt. He doesn't want to be hurt. He's trying to heal so he can get his energy right, so he can take the next step on his journey. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. This is your person going through a period of time where they're pausing to reflect on this whole situation, to take stock of this situation, trying to decide if these seeds that have been planted are going to grow into this Ten of Pentacles that they really want. Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Is this worth reinvesting in? Or is this not going to pan out the way they want it to, and maybe it's time to cut my losses and move on? So this is them being like they're waiting on something, being walled off and defensive, trying to heal, and taking this time to reflect on this whole situation and contemplate those types of things. Then we have the Four of Wands. So we've seen the Two of Wands, then we've seen the Three of Wands, now we're seeing the Four. In the Three, it's the beginning stages of manifesting something. And they're taking action steps toward that. In the Four of Wands, it's materialized now. It's shown up in the physical 3D reality. That's why the people on the card are celebrating. They're celebrating the fact that something has been manifested into their world. These four wands back here represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. So this is about manifesting something that's so stable that it's it's worth celebrating. So this can also represent the stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. Now this could be telling me they're taking time to reflect not just on this situation, but on their stability, on the home life that they had, on this Ten of Pentacles that they had, on this new beginning in love and emotions, this decision that they need to make. They're reflecting on all of that. And they're in this Nine of Swords energy because of that. The Nine of Swords is fears, worries, anxieties. It's like thinking about something so much that it's to their detriment now. They're thinking about it so much they're stressing themselves out. Like they don't want to look at the situation. I said that here with this Two of Swords. I feel like this is them. It's not that they need more information. It's not that they can't see something. It's that they don't want to look at something. It's almost like they're trying to be in denial about it. And you can see the person in this card is burying their face in their hands. They don't want to look at the situation. They're only willing to look at it through like the cracks in their fingers here. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords for Gemini's person, please. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay. Got that double energy again. More Capricorn energy. Heavy toxic energy here. This is obsessive thinking. They're obsessing about something. They feel trapped by something. They're afraid to look at it. There's something they feel like they can't escape. And it seems like it's a Capricorn that they can't escape. It's twice now I've seen both of those cards. Okay, right under this Queen of Pentacles here, we have the Lovers. This is like divine counterparts. This is divine feminine, divine masculine. This is like, I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames, whatever label you want to put on that. This is a very powerful love connection that they feel like they can't escape. Strength is next, Leo energy. This is Gemini energy, so this could represent you. This can also represent needing to make a choice in a love connection, needing to make a choice between lovers. And I almost feel like they're in this heavy toxic energy, stressing themselves out, can't get out of their own heads, thinking about it to the point that they're stressed out, trapped by this situation on a choice between you and a Capricorn. Or another earth sign it could be. Then we have Leo energy here with the Strength card. This tells me that this is about tapping into their internal strength, having the courage to face their fears, that kind of stuff. But this card always tells me that there is some difficult situation that's happening. Otherwise, why would they need to tap into their inner strength? Why would they need courage to face their fears? So they're going through something difficult here. I mean, obviously. So we've got the Nine of Swords. They're walled off and defensive. They're holding on tightly to something, trying to figure out how to sneak off and get away from some commitment they have. Walking away in this Eight of Cups. There's a Ten of Swords, an ending here. Very difficult situation they're going through. It looks like they're taking a leap of faith, though. This Fool card is the very first card of the Major Arcana. This is what starts the story of the tarot. This zero on the card represents absolutely nothing, yet the potential for everything all at the same time. So this is about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take the first step. It's about just having that blind faith to say, you know what, screw it. I'm jumping off the cliff and I'm going to figure out how to grow wings on the way down. And we have a Five of Pentacles here. This is a card of abandonment. This is like being cast aside, being left out in the cold. This is a breakup card. So your person is walking away from someone. And I don't know if they're walking away from a Capricorn or if they're walking away from you. And this is a general reading. It's entirely possible that it's one way for you and the opposite way for the very next Gemini that shows up to watch this reading after you. But someone is getting left out in the cold here. Yeah, Two of Cups. Love connection. But this is a 2. And in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. Now to clarify this 9 of Swords, this thinking about it so much that it's got them stressed out, having fears, worries, and anxieties about it, this obsessive grinding on it here. We have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and Judgment. This Empress is Libra or Taurus energy. This is the mother of the tarot deck. This is all 4 queens wrapped up into one person. Now she's perpetually pregnant, so all new things are birthed through the Empress. She's actually the gateway between the divine or the universe or spirit or however you want to think about that. She's the gateway between that and the physical 3D reality that we live in. So all new things are birthed through her. So this represents the birth of something new. Now we have a Queen of Wands next. Now this is Leo, sometimes Aries energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person here. This is someone who knows exactly what she wants, and she goes after what she wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. She's very intuitive. She doesn't take no for an answer. She goes and gets what she wants. Now sometimes this is someone who's very sexy, very vivacious, like fun to be around. Sometimes this is someone who can be kind of a drama queen. Man, I don't know if this is how your person is viewing you, as in like you know exactly what you want and you're going after it. They're worried, can't seem to get unstuck off of it, like either birthing something new or this is representing two people here, 2 separate feminine energies. I'm not quite certain here, but I know that they have the Knight of Swords next. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth about something. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something, as in like making that decision that we keep seeing pop up over and over again. This is them taking actions on that. Now this could just be saying that they're viewing you as the Empress, that they're worrying about birthing something new with you, and they're viewing you in this light, as in this bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. This could be saying that they have a lot of passion and desire for you, yet they're still stressed out and feel stuck to this Capricorn for some reason. It could be either of those things. But they're taking some action on this very quickly, speaking some truth about this. The last card we have to clarify that 9 of Swords is Judgment. Now this has a couple of meanings. This is either passing their own final verdict and judgment on something, as in making that decision, taking those decisive actions, making a final decision about something. Or this is a card of second chances, like resurrecting something, bringing it back from the grave, calling it back to life. I'm feeling more like this is them finally making a decision here. It's like they're getting in touch with what it is they actually want, speaking the truth about that, taking decisive action, making the decision. Yeah, that's what it is, because the last card in their energy is the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, she'll invite you to speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So whatever you say to her better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something, which we just saw right here. But it's also an energy of like decision making, like cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve them. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Why is this Queen of Swords here for Gemini's person, please? Let's get 2 more on this Queen of Swords, okay? I'll take an extra one, that's cool. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. New beginning in love and emotions. Ten of Pentacles. Maximum stability, abundance, prosperity. Your person is at a crossroads, a fork in the road, a decision point. Which path leads them to the world they want? Which path do they leave behind? Well, this is what the world they want. This new beginning in love, this Ten of Pentacles. They're at a decision point here. And it looks like they're deciding to move forward into calmer waters. They're leaving the past behind them. So whoever this is that they were involved with, this is a semi-confusing reading to me, probably because there are literally two messages here for two different groups of Geminis. There's one group of Geminis, this person is walking away from a commitment with you and going on to be with some Capricorn person. In the other group, this person is walking away from the commitment that they're currently in to move forward with you in a new beginning of love and emotions. So I'm not sure which way it applies to you. Again, it's a general reading, so just take it however it resonates for you. But this person is at that decision point, and they are moving forward. They're leaving the past behind them, moving forward. They're leaving something behind. They're at that decision point. The decision still isn't quite made yet. It's getting made now. We have death next. This is a transformation. This is something dying so that something else can be reborn, and something new and better can be reborn in its place. Something that brings them the sun. The happiest card in the deck. This is happiness, joy. I just got goosebumps really bad. Happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the sun. This is the happiest card in the whole deck. Okay. We're clarifying the Queen of Swords, this energy of cutting off someone. To clarify that, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the King of Swords. Well, first thing out, okay, we've already seen this Hierophant here. It's right here under that Seven of Swords in the overall energy. They're walking away from some sort of a commitment. Second thing I notice is we now have the King and Queen of Swords out here on the table. This is, sometimes this is counterparts, like a power couple, like two people who are probably supposed to be together. A lot of times for me as a reader though, this is the one suit of King and Queen that doesn't really represent that most of the time. Like the King and Queen of Cups would definitely be that. The King and Queen of Wands would definitely be that. For me, the King and Queen of Cups is usually two people who used to be together, that aren't together anymore. Your person is cutting off someone. This Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. It's the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can be a fated event. This can represent a change in the luck and fortune. That's the one thing about life. This wheel doesn't ever stay in the same place for very long. It's constantly turning, and things are constantly changing. This can also represent the divine or the universe turning the wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually will happen. And for me, it means that most of the time. What's supposed to happen is going to happen. It's on divine timing. It's not on your timing. It's not on your person's timing. It's not on my timing. It's whenever it's supposed to happen is when it's going to happen. And it probably seems painfully slow. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. This is a very slow, forward-moving, methodical, like one foot in front of the other type of an energy. Not in any hurry whatsoever. Like almost perfectionist type of an energy that doesn't want to make any mistakes. Now, that's the bad part about the Knight of Pentacles. He's so damn slow that it seems like progress isn't happening. It's like divine timing. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting, and it seems like nothing's happening. But it is. You just don't see it. Now, the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he doesn't screw everything up because he's rushing around making mistakes. He takes it nice and slow and steady. So when he does show up, he's got the real deal. It's not some half-baked idea. It's not full of mistakes. It's the real deal. So your person's cutting someone off. It's just a matter of time. Progress is happening on that. It's like they're cutting off the commitment that they had. This is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment, taking things to the next level. That's what's being cut off. We saw that here. They're walking away from a commitment to go to this Ace of Cups. They have an opportunity for that. They have the Ace of Pentacles here as the opportunity for that. Now, you can't make this stuff up because look, they're walking away from a commitment to go to the Ace of Cups with an opportunity to make it happen. They're cutting off a commitment. The Ace of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. This Ace of Cups, or this Ace of Pentacles, is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. There's the Ten of Pentacles next on the bottom of the deck. Also, this Knight of Pentacles here, this slow forward moving energy, is carrying this Ace of Pentacles. It's right there in his hands. So they're definitely cutting off a commitment. It's probably happening really slow, but things are changing whether you can see that or not. They're cutting off the commitment. Next we have Gemini energy. This is the King of Swords. This is a decision maker. This is someone who's very smart, very analytical, very logical, very fair. They're emotionally detached though. They don't make their decisions based on their emotions. They base it on logic and reason. They're only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. They couldn't care less about the emotions. They couldn't care less about the story behind what's going on. All they're interested in is the truth and the facts. And they're going to use that to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision for everyone involved. And it looks like the decision, look, right here, decision. The decision that they're making, decisive action, is to cut off this commitment, to walk away from this commitment, to go towards their Ace of Cups. See if they can have the opportunity to get this Ten of Pentacles they want. That's the path that leads them to the world they want. And they're moving forward down that path. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.